Good evening, welcome, Vinyasa flow time. I'm so glad that you're here and joining me. If you have a block, that'd be great. If not, maybe something else you can put your hand on, a small step stool perhaps, or nothing at all. Just do what you can and enjoy your practice. We're going to start in a child's pose today. So sink back onto your heels, open up the knees, and then reach forward as you fold. If this does not feel good in the shoulders today, go ahead and bring your arms alongside of you, or maybe just bring your palms to stack and then bring your forehead down on top. So find a comfortable space in that child's pose. Go ahead and sink in. Take a big inhale and then sigh it out. Exhale. And maybe take another 2 or 3 more like that. Just big inhales, sigh out, exhales. Releasing what does not serve you, starting first with the breath. The exhale of the carbon dioxide that you no longer need. When you're ready, begin a more rhythmic breath. In and out through the nose if you can, filling up and expanding through the whole body, and then emptying out as you exhale. Today I'm going to read for you from John 10:10, where Jesus speaking, he says, "The enemy comes to lie, steal, and destroy. But I have come to give you life and more abundantly." I'm really holding on to that promise lately because it seems like everywhere I turn, something is being taken away. The enemy is telling me that life may not be worth living. But going back to this promise that Jesus himself gave us, he came to give us life more abundantly. And we know every word that comes out from the Lord's mouth in his good book is true, and it's there for our encouragement and for our edification. And so I choose to believe in that truth and hang on to it, trusting that God will give me that abundant life as I just seek him first. Matthew 6:33, seek first his kingdom and righteousness, and everything else shall be added onto you. Just soak in those words, my friends. Take a couple more deep breaths in your child's pose, filling up and expanding through the back body, exhaling and emptying out through the belly. Then your next inhale, let's reach over to the left. Take that right hand into the left corner and then drag your left hand by your left hip. Drop the right shoulder and sink your head down if you can. Use this left hand to twist and then sink into your right hip. Let's take 2 breaths here as we feel a big stretch through the right side. And then we'll switch, taking the left hand to the right corner of the mat, right hand alongside the right hip, drop the left shoulder, drop the head, and then twist and look over towards the right shoulder. Sink back into the left hip and take 2 more full breaths. Let's make our way back to center. Lift the hips up off of the heels and inch forward with the chest, with the chin, dropping into Anahata baby or a puppy pose. Softening through the chest, expanding the collarbones. Lifting the armpits up. Take a couple more breaths here. And then press through the chest and come on down, extending the legs back behind you. Take the arms and reach them forward, and then take the legs and reach them back. Long stretch. Reaching in opposite directions, stretching. 2 more full breaths in this long stretch. And then bring the hands around. Right forearm comes down. Bring your right cheek down onto the forearm. Bend your left knee and then reach back. If you can grab the foot, great. If not, just keep the knee bent. If you've got the foot, see if you can drop the heel down toward the outer edge of the left hip. Nice quad stretch here. Breathe into the quad. And then release. Let's take the left forearm across. Left cheek comes down. Bend your right knee. And then reach back if you can for the foot. If you've got the foot, bring the foot to the outer edge of your right hip. Breathe into the quad. And then release. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Press down through the tops of the feet. Lift the kneecaps. Tuck the tailbone in. And then roll up to a little cobra. Chin in neutral. Shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades toward each other. Exhale and release. Let's do 1 more like that. Kneecaps lift. Tailbone tucks. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. 1 more time, maybe you can stretch the arms out to a full up dog. Feel free to keep the elbows bent if this is too much. We'll take a little look over the left shoulder with the breath, back to center, and then over to the right shoulder with the breath. Back to center and release. Let's tuck the toes under, push off of the knees or come into a strong plank. Lift up through the belly, press up, and then back into down dog. Pedal it out here. Pressing through the hands. Thumb and index finger, a little less weight on the outer edge of the wrists. Pull the low ribs up and back. Work the inner thighs in toward each other, heels outward. Bending the knees if you need. Otherwise, keep sending energy down through the heels and through the hands. Let your head go. We'll press forward high at our toes and into a strong plank as we take the shoulders back. Chin in neutral, long spine. Firm up the belly and stay high on the toes. Push through the heels. So you can stay here onto your hands, or you can come down onto your forearms, firming up the belly. You want a nice long line here from the crown of the head to the heels. Get onto your toes, lean forward through the toes, but push through the heels. We'll take the left leg out, and then the right, and the left, and the right. 2 more. Keep breathing. And we'll drop that right knee, roll, take that left arm up, pick up the left leg, bring it back behind you into the tiniest little wild thing here. Come back into a plank, forearm or hands, you decide. Pick up the knees, firm up the belly, shoulders roll back, breathe. Elbow to knee with the breath. One more. Drop your left knee, roll on to the left side. Bring the right arm up, pick up the right foot, behind you. Tiny little baby, wild thing stretch. Come back on to your forearms and then sit back on the heels, child's pose. Keep this child's pose extended and active, high on the fingers, and then rock the hips side to side. Come on up onto all fours, hands slightly in front of the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck your toes, find your down dog. Take 2 breaths here, lifting up the low ribs, taking your gaze back between the legs or up toward the belly button. If your heels are down, see if you can lift up your toes and find some more work in the hamstrings and in the quads. Take your feet a little bit wider, maybe as wide as your mat. Walk up halfway, bring your right hand toward the center of your mat, left hand to right calf or shin, twist underneath the right armpit. And then let's switch. Left hand down, right hand to left shin or calf. Look under the left armpit. And we'll come back to center. Continue walking to the top of your mat. Inhale to that half lift. Exhale, fold, bending the knees if you need to. Inhale, flat back, hands on the mat or on your shins so that you can find an extension through the torso. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up, press through the feet, soft toes, strong back. Big inhale, reach up. Little side stretch, exhale, right arm down, left arm across. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, little back bend. Pull the belly in. Lift the chest up. Maybe dip the head back. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, Surya Namaskara, V-A, lower down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, right leg, left leg, strong plank or modified plank. Bend your elbows, lower down. Up dogs and inhale. Down dog is an exhale. 2 full breaths here. High on your toes, inhale, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Exhale when you get there. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart, and then down by your sides. How are we all doing? You with me? All right, let's go. Opening up the hips. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg, take it up, push through the heel. Exhale, knee to nose, bring it forward. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop your left knee, walk the right foot out a little bit, and then sweep the arms up, soften the shoulders. Firm up the inner thighs. And then think about your right foot and left knee coming closer together without moving. On your next inhale, just pick up your left knee. keeping the right knee as it is. Inhale here, exhale, lunge forward, press the fingers back. Inhale, come all the way up with the arms. Exhale, wide twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Squeeze the inner thighs toward each other. Reach the fingers out. Drop the left hand. Keep the right arm lifted. Left inner thigh lifts up. Push through the left hand. Reach up through the right. Both hands surround the front foot. It's a vinyasa, or maybe it's just down dog. So as we lift up our leg, we really want to press through the standing foot and just lift the left leg up an inch, and then take it back using the glute. Bend your knee, bring it to your chest, move the chest forward. Left leg goes back up, inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. Step it through, drop your right knee, walk the left foot out a little bit. Arms come up, shoulders soften, hip points lifting up, firm up the legs, and then inhale, pick up that back leg. Hamstrings lifting, don't lock that back knee, but really press through the toes. Inhale here, exhale, lunge forward into this thunderbolt. Inhale, just the upper body's moving. Exhale, left arm out to the back, right arm forward, inner thighs squeeze, thumbs are up. Right hand's going to drop inside the left foot. Left arm lifts, right inner thigh lifts. Keep the bend in the left knee, push and pull, opposing forces to open up the chest. Right hand presses down, left arm reaches up. Both hands to the mat, it's a vinyasa, or maybe this time you just press back into down dog. Big inhale, exhale. Let's take 2 more breaths, whether you are catching up to us in down dog or holding your down dog. All right, we're going to add on to our flow. Inhale, right leg, take it up. Exhale, knee to nose, pull forward. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, step it through. Walk that right foot out. Keep high on those back toes. Lift up that left inner thigh, and then start to work the hands forward and up. Soft shoulders, strong legs. Inhale, exhale. Lean forward, press off of those big toes in the back like you're going to fly. Inhale, arms come up, drop that back heel, then open up the arms in a warrior bee. Gaze over your right fingertips. Press through the outer edge of the back foot, and then track the right knee toward the right pinky toes. Straighten your right leg, reverse triangle. Long stretch through the right side. We're going to find our half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Bend the right knee, and then grab your block or whatever it is you like to put your hand on. You can make it as high as you'd like as you lean forward and then pick up that back leg. Keep your hand on your hip as long as you need, and then push through the heel. Keep rolling the hip and the shoulder open, and when you're ready, lift the left arm up. Keep pushing through the heel. Little bend in the right knee as you drop your left foot all the way down. Find that warrior bee again. Reverse your warrior big inhale, reach the right arm up and back. Exhale, extended side angle, forearm to the thigh. Hips move forward, shoulders move back. Take the left arm up or across. If you're working on a bind, starting with the left hand, reaching and finding your right hip crease. Maybe you take the right arm underneath the right thigh and then see if you can get the fingers to meet. If they do, keep pulling the chest forward, shoulders back. Both hands are going to come around the right foot. Pick up that back heel. Step your left foot up to meet the right. Take a breath here. Bring your toes to touch. Sit back. Sweep the arms up. Belly pulls toward the spine. Soft shoulders. Here's pose Utkatasana. Hands to the heart. Press through your right foot. Lift up your left as high as you'd like. Push through the right foot. Lift up. Lengthen the torso. Left ankle comes onto the right thigh. And we're going to squat. Bending the right knee. Pulling the shoulders back. Feeling the glutes out here. Keep pressing through the right foot. Soft right toes. Right hand to your hip, left hand to the outside of your left foot. Push through the right foot and stand. Stay here, or maybe straighten the leg a little or a lot. Then back into that left knee. Left foot comes down. Mountain pose. Soft toes, soft face. Find your breath. Standing strong like a mountain. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Vinyasa or step back, down dog. Inhale, left leg, take it up using the glute. Exhale, knee to nose, pull forward. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, step through. Walk the left foot out a little bit, get strong in the right leg. Right inner thigh lifts, hip points lift, arms lift. Spread those back toes, press into them as the hamstrings lift up. Inhale. Exhale, thunderbolt. Inhale, just the arms. Exhale, back heel drops. Arms open up, warrior B. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls out. Straighten your left leg, reverse your triangle. Reaching through the left hand, up and back. Let's reach forward, finding our half moon. Take your block if you like, lean forward, and then pick up that back leg. Push through the foot. Open the toes, roll the right shoulder, and then maybe take the right arm up. Little bend in the left knee as you drop the right foot down. Take that right arm back, left arm forward. Find Virabhi again. Really get soft on the inner arch of that back foot. And then reverse your warrior Viparita. Reach forward, find that extended side angle. Uttita Parsvokasana. Hips go forward. Shoulders roll back. Push through the outer edge of that back foot. Either take the right arm up or across. Both hands come down around the left foot. Pick up that back heel. Step up. Bring your toes to touch. Sit back on the heels. Inhale, arms go up. Hips sink down. Hands to the heart, push through your left foot, and then just lift the right leg up. Find a long torso, really lengthen here through the fulcrum, and then cross right ankle over left thigh. Squat it down. Breathing here as you soften through the left toes. Left hand on your hip, right hand to the outside of your right foot. Bring it up with you. First, really work on the standing leg and on lengthening the torso. And then if you can, maybe you straighten the right leg a little or a lot. Bend into that right leg, release it, mountain pose. All right, my friends, we're going to make our way back to down dog. If you'd like to take a vinyasa, follow me. If you want a child's pose, do that. Here we go. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths if you are in a child's pose. All right, if you're not in down dog, come on up. Let's inhale, lift that right leg up, bend the knee, and then bring it toward our left elbow tap. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, knee to elbow tap. Extend it out. Take the left arm up into a fallen triangle. Left hand comes down, right leg goes up and back, 3-leg dog. Inhale, exhale, half pigeon. Sitting back here. Extend that back leg. Lift up. And then find the length and come down. If this is not working for you, feel free to find a figure 4 or maybe bend that back leg. Inhale, lift up. Tuck your back toe under. Lift your upper body up. Take that right leg up and back. And then maybe circle through the right leg. If you'd like to flip, it could be a modified flip dog with that left knee bent and on the mat, like so. Or it could be a full flip dog with that right leg lifted. Very slowly lean forward, drop the right foot, push through your left foot, and then reach the right arm toward the top of your mat. Let's come back down to a 3-leg dog, and then bring that right leg through again. Sit on your bottom. Extend that left leg out. We're going to lift here and fold. Work towards getting both of your cheeks on the mat. Grounding down through the hips. You should be feeling a deep inner thigh stretch on that left side. Inhale, lift. Take your left arm onto your left knee, right hand onto your right ear. Stay here, or maybe reach that right arm across. Maybe drop your left arm inside the left leg and then reach for the outside of your left foot. Twist underneath that right armpit. So you should be feeling a deep stretch here in your QL. If it's too much, don't reach for the foot. Soften and breathe. Inhale, come all the way up. Let's take a little twist over, looking toward the right shoulder with your left hand on your right knee. And we'll bring both hands down, tuck your left toes under, and then take that right leg back. You're either in a plank or you're in a down dog. If you're in a plank, you're taking a vinyasa. If you're in down dog, you are waiting for us. Inhale, left leg, take it up. Exhale, elbow to knee on the opposite side. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Take the leg out. And then bring the right arm up for a fallen triangle. Right hand comes down. Left leg goes up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it through. Find your half pigeon. So you do not have to bring this left shin parallel unless that feels good to you. You want to work more on getting the hips to ground down. And if you need something underneath your left glute or your right hip, a towel works great. Find length and then folds. Inhale, lift up, tuck your right toes under, and then send that left leg up and back. Circle through the hip. If you want to flip, either drop your right knee and take a modified, which is what I recommend if your shoulders can't bear your weight, or move forward through the chest. Drop your left foot, push through the right foot, reach that left arm toward the top of the mat. Both hands come down, left leg lifts, and then we'll bring it through, bend the left knee again, sit on your bottom, and extend the right leg out. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold over the center as you sit the hips back. Inhale, lift, right arm onto your right knee. Maybe your left hand comes
onto your left ear and you stay here. This could be enough stretch for you. If you need more, drop your right arm inside the right leg and then reach the left arm towards the right foot, maybe catching the outside. Soften the left shoulder and breathe. Inhale, lift up. Let's take a twist in the opposite direction. Right hand, left knee. Sit up really tall. Look over your left shoulder.
And then back to center, cross at the ankles. Bring your hands down.
And then take the legs back. Come all the way down onto your belly. Take your hands alongside of you. Pinkies brushing the thighs, palms down. So just like we did before, we're going to press down through the tops of our feet, lift our kneecaps, tuck our tailbone, and then lift the chest up, tuck the chin, so we have a long spine. Feel the front of the body doing a lot of work here, and you're probably feeling some compression in the low back. One more breath, and then exhale, release. Bring your right cheek down to the mat. Take a couple breaths here. We'll do 2 more rounds of Shalabhasana Locust. Second round, arms and legs are going to lift up, but we're still going to press down through our tailbone as we lift up the belly, and then lift up the feet, lift up the kneecaps, chin in neutral, arms reach back, arms and legs really pulling back, feeling the front of the body lengthen as we breathe. 2 more breaths. And then release. Let your left cheek come down on the mat. All right, my friends, either variation of Shalabhasana you'd like, the first one or the second one, or maybe you come with me, bending the knees, bringing the legs closer together, catching the outside of the feet. Inhale, lifting up as you kick up. Chin in neutral, breathe, kick, kick, kick. External rotation of the shoulders, keep breathing, keep bringing the knees toward each other. And release. Forehead comes down onto the palms. Take your legs side to side. And we'll bring our hands under the shoulders, tuck our toes, lift up, and take some cat-cows here as we neutralize our spine. Inhale, chest lifts, shoulders pull back, tailbone lifts. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, tucking. Inhale. Exhale. Do a few more if you like. Maybe adding some other movements if that feels right. And we'll bring the knees forward as we make our way onto our back. Draw the knees in toward the chest. little circles with the knees, or maybe like spoons coming in toward each other and then out. Let's take the legs up, pointing and flexing the toes. If you have any kind of compression in your neck, stay here with this supported shoulder stand. Shoulders and back are relaxed. If you don't, and like a full shoulder stand, bring your legs up and elbows closer together. Point the toes up, squeeze the knees toward each other. Stack ankles, knees, and hips. If you like Halasana plow, take the legs over the head slowly until they drop. If they don't touch, keep your hands on your back. If they touch, release your hands, interlace them behind your back. Karpandasana, ear pressure pose if you want it. Open the knees and then bring the shins toward the mat. Hands on the back as you bring the legs back up and then slowly roll out. We'll take a spinal twist of your choice. Maybe you extend one leg and bend the other. Maybe you stack both knees and drop them. I like to cross the knees and then reach for opposite hand to foot in this twist, looking in the opposite direction that the top knee is falling. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. See if you can soften a little bit more. And we'll come back towards center, draw knees to chest, nose to knees, shoulders relax, head relaxes. Take your twist in the opposite direction. Two more deep breaths. And then make your way back to center. Find a comfortable spot for Shavasana as you release into the mat. Feel yourself getting really heavy as you sink in. The head gets very heavy. The jaw gets very soft. Shoulders and hips sink in. Legs and arms get heavy, heavy, heavy. Take a big inhale. Exhale through the mouth. There is nothing left to do, just to be. To surrender in that abundant life that the Lord Himself has promised you. Your Creator, the lover of your soul.
Take this time to surrender into his loving arms, to breathe in the promise of his abundant life, and to breathe out any hopelessness that you have. Inhale the new life, the breath of life. Exhale all that does not serve you, the lies that defeat the hopelessness. Inhale and exhale. Soft and natural, knowing that he is always with you. He has never left you or forsaken you. He loves you and sings over you. Thank you, my sweet friends. It's always my honor to guide you. Shine so brightly that the whole world knows something is different about you.